What is good, guys? My name is Tatsumi, back again for another video. So today's video is for beginner's guide of the tensor units from the Grand Summoners, and we are gonna be focusing on for the crest that you could possibly get for beginners only. And if you are already a veteran, then this is not for you, but this is only for beginners who are not able to get a quest for the unit. So this can be your temporary quest, but these are a powerful quest that you can use to any units that you have right now. So first things off, let's go ahead and how to get this quest actually. So of course, all you need to do is to go to the event for the Tensora event, and then you can go ahead and take a look with the first set of crests that we have for the first slime here in the part 1. You can see here hints at the right bottom of your screen of your phone, and then you can take a look with what available quests that you can get. So here are the available quests for the first part, and of course there is also a different quest that you probably going into farm for your units. So this is going to be the second part, the second set of the quest that we have here on this slime crossover for Santa. And again, you can also click on the hints and look for the quest, that available quest that you can possibly farm here. Alright, so as you can see now in your screen, these are the two sets of quests that you can farm, especially if you are beginners in the game. And again, this is just a temporary quest. Maybe in the future, if you played a lot here in GS, then you can take down the boss in a quest palace, then you can replace them to a 4 plus. But these are just for for beginners. So but these quests are already powerful, so they are already equivalent of a 4-star crest. So for the first set, there is so many, a lot actually. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 on. Yeah, we have 18 crests, to be honest, but I'm not going to discuss every one of them, because maybe the video will take a lot of time, but I'm just going to give you the best quest that you should possibly quest into your units. And yeah, these quests are very universal. You can use to any units, whether it is an attacker unit, whether it is a healer, or whether it is a support unit. But again, remember that these are just a temporary quest, but they are pretty limited, so maybe we don't know in the future slime will not ever come back here in global, then you will miss this quest. And yeah, so let's start with the first set here. As you can see, we have Oriel here at the bottom, and you can see it's a different image. It's a sage mask. So, and we have, for the first set, we have Oriel, and the second set, we have Beelzebub, or Beelzebub, something like that. Okay, so yeah. So there is a good quest actually here, with, especially with the heroic presence. This heroic presence is really good for attacker units and also for a support unit. It also gives them defense, whether it makes them really tanky as well, so it will not your support units will not die easily. And of course, consider the Uriel is the pretty limited quest here, and this one is pretty universal. It gives your it has a passive that it will give you a 300 attack, and also it gives you an arch gauge, which it can be stuck to any other archgener except a dupes of Oriel. So yeah, whether you are going to make dupe or 2 crests of Oriel, then that's not gonna work. Okay, so I highly recommend to get this heroic presence for your attacker, and then Oriel for your attacker, and also support units as well. This crest here is an equivalent of a 4-star crest. So for the set to the slime crest, we do have a lot of good crests here actually. So we do have the gluttony. This one gives you an arch gauge 10 up, and when the quest starts, the arch damage 6% up. This is really good for any attacker, especially if you have the Dark Rimuru, if you have Milim, if you have Beldura, if you have Diablo, then these crests are really good for your units. And for also, if you do have tank, pierce resistance is also overpowered, bro. If you do have tank, this crest is work with all tank. It gives you defense 200 up and also physical resistance 5% up. That's totally insane passive already. There is a kind of a duplicate with this pierce resistance here. We have here Sage. Sage, it also gives you defense 200 up and also equipment city speed 7% up. So which one is better? But to be honest, Sage is better because it has a good value of an equipment cooltime speed for 7% up. Yeah, so maybe a lot of you guys confused about this one. So if this equipment city speed is kind of a downside, so this is a positive effect of to your units. It reduces the equipment cool time, and this one will stack to any Grand Summoner's Crest, but this is not to stack to a duplicate Sage. It only works with a single crest. It will not stack with the same name. Okay, so the Beelzebub is kind of looking good actually. It gives you a 300 max HP and elemental advantage damage 10% up, which is I do not really that recommended because only works if you only have an elemental advantage. So yeah, it is not really that universal. So I think Oriel is way more better than this Beelzebub. So again, the best quest that you possibly going to get to your units is the Heroic Presence, good for your attacker. And also with Oriel, it's a universal quest, good for any attacker, good for any supports. And for the set 2 of the Slime Crest, Sage, the number 1, for your especially for your tank, and Gluttony especially for any attacker unit that you have. Okay, so I think that's all for now, and I believe that I was able to explain everything here. And if you think that this one is helpful, then give us a like and subscribe if you're new to the game, and see you guys in the next one. Later.